Hello guys and welcome to another round gamer video. Lord of Olympus, Zeus, is finally here. It wasn't a long wait indeed. Interesting enough, this event has landed a week before I actually anticipated initially, but of course from the last two live streams it became pretty clear that it was going to be today, the 21st of March. So the event is finally here. A chance to pick up this really amazing Ranger Titan, the 4-star Ranger Titan, which really puts Odin in the back seat now, given the fact that he will produce. And I think this is what I understood from watching Prometheus videos. So shout out to Prometheo for that. That the 30% damage boost that you get for your troops, which of course will very beneficial for storm maidens, might outmatch the 50% lightning damage boost that is offered by Hell. Okay, I might have to double check that, but that's what it appears from his video. So he might produce the strongest storm maidens in the game. And of course, given the fact that you have those Omega Storm Maidens, now Athena does not provide the level of boost that you get for her Omega Titans, even with the increase in the critical that we've seen. So now every Storm Maiden is going to get 30%, or every Omega Storm Maiden is going to get 30% storm boost, 30% critical boost. What am I saying? So, given that these Omega troops are going to be really deadly on the field. So yeah, this is kind of sort of written there as well. The one of the the main drawbacks of these elite Storm Maidens is that they have minus 20% range, uh, which may or may not be too bad, to be honest, um, unless you try and take your Storm Maidens face to face with Grenadiers or something like that. Amazing relics really in the event. Let's have a quick look at the event. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of people covering this event. Here's my where I am at the moment. I did grind 1540, just straight off grind. Had 50, I think it's 125 relic portal stones I had from the last week, which I kind of used up. I still have a lot more to use, but we are going to try and see. This event is going to be very hard to rank top 50 in. Now, quite good rewards. I think, in fact, as far as rewards go, this is very attractive as an event. You get tokens at 25, at 25. I think it's 500. You get one more, so that's two. You pick up one at 2,000, so that's three. Another at 4,000, that's four. Fifth one at 7,000. Eighth at sixth, sorry, at 14,000. Any more? That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot. So 6 tokens in this event, and an opportunity to pick up 3 quite amazing Titans. Athena could be argued to be one notch lower than Hell, actually, which explains why she's at 13,000 souls. Interesting enough, I do not have Athena or her relics. In fact, this relic is one that I was been after for a while, which is Storm Maiden's damage and Titan resist against physical, and Storm and armor piercing is the damage. The Storm Maiden damage buff that is very attractive. So this is quite nice. I do also like Midas Touch for the fact that you get 3 lightning storm spells. I do have the 3-star version of this one, and I always wanted a 4-star one. Didn't have luck getting that from the conquest outcomes, and you pick up these Greek god relics, again very similar to what you could obtain from your conquest event. So this continues, and we'll have a look at what you can pull. Fenrir is a good relic. It's primarily used by Hell, but to be honest, if you're not really interested in buffing the militia, you could really put this on to any Titan. Now the 3rd slot, in my opinion, is really helpful because it boosts the Titan and armor piercing, so quite a good relic for that, and that Storm Maiden goes up to 50% damage boost. Another Greek god relic token at 19. So as you can clearly see, you get 2 of them. If you get to 19k, some gems to go on the way. Hermes Sandals. This relic is good for the fact that you can get Titan and army lightning damage, but the armor piercing in there only applies to the Omegas, so keep that in mind. There might be better relics out there if you're trying to only buff up your Storm Maiden. So it's not, I would not rate that a very good relic. Of course, you got Zeus at 24,000 souls. And you got the Staff of Storms at 25k. This relic is really good because you get a 3 lightning storm spell, or 2 lightning storm spell, I believe it is, and you get, if is it 40% or something like that, damage boost for your lightning spells. So when it says all lightning spells, it includes the lightning spell and this lightning storm spell. Again, it probably is more critical for that boost to be applied to your lightning storm spells. Very nice 175 soldier gems to get you on, but of course that is only if you get 26,000 souls mark. Some divine gems are very helpful. Of course, 400 is a very good amount in there, and you pick up lost stater. Again, remember the boost that you get here for Storm Maidens is only for the Omegas, but the Imperial's health is quite nice, along with the lightning damage, which of course will apply to all Storm Maidens. So this is a fairly good relic. I do like that. In fact, this relic could find itself sitting quite nicely on a Poseidon if you manage to have that one. So good event, my opinion. Let's have a quick look at the kind of what you can pick up and what we have here. Now there is a current gem deals going on. You got the 670 pounds offer, which is for 70 pounds. Now, if you're planning to finish this event through pure grinding, and you're short of gems, this probably is the best one to go for if you consider that as a fair investment. But otherwise, you can of course pick up the other ones. There's also an Olympian deal going on with chance to pick up Dionysus with his Dionysus Amphora relic, but there's another relic that isn't available here. I personally would keep away from getting the falling for these ones. So keep away from that. This is a very good offer, which I might actually pick this up on, which is the head start offer. This is actually reverted back to what we've seen earlier. So you pick up 2 3-star boosts and 2 2-star boosts. So I do really like that. This, in my from what I've understood from my alliance members, is that this will give you about 3,324 or thereabout souls. That's assuming a 1.4 boost. That is if you are grinding with either Urkon or Dionysus. Um, Now, on that as well, I think if you're trying to choose between the two, I would personally choose to go with Dionysus, because Dionysus is militia. If you've got them to a fair level, they make grinding very simple. Any melee summoning troops are always quite fantastic. Now here you have the opportunity to claim your relics from the event token, the god event, Greek god relic token, poison dart, golden apple, gift of Dionysus. This is the gift of Dionysus is the relic that you would need for your Dionysus if you were considering for some reason going for the 70 pound or $100 deal for Dionysus. But again, I do not think that's worth doing that, because at some point or the other he's going to be back. So and Hades Chariot, Time-Worn Doll, and Poseidon's Crown. Now between the two, because I'll have two tokens to choose from, I actually already have the Poison Dart. I do not have the Golden Apple, and I do not have the gift of Dionysus. So I would very likely be going for Golden Apple and Gift of Dionysus. I actually picked up the other one, can't remember what it's called, the Dionysus Amphora in the last Conquest event. So by picking this up, I'm hoping that whenever we see Dionysus come around again, that I will only be required to grind to the Titan and not beyond. So um, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's also let me show you what I'm grinding this event with. I was quite fortunate to be able to have the time slash the gems, I suppose, to be able to grind out and get myself an Urkon. I have gotten a poison skill on my Urkon, so I'm not super amped about it, but I did get Goliath's health, which I am pretty happy about. So not the worst build to play around with. Now, what I have gone for in my particular build here, which I would encourage any of you who do not have a very high level Urkon to try out. If you have 3 relic slots open, I find this to be a very good way to do your grinds. I have a Fenrir. Now, if you do not have a Fenrir, you could place any relic that boosts Storm Maidens um, in here. I've got, of course, the Whetstone. I think Whetstone is kind of the bitter dirks of your Storm Maiden, so one that I would definitely encourage you to level up, because it's a fairly common battle drop, at least for me. But again, if you're one of those unlucky ones who hasn't got this yet, it's only a matter of time, and you can of course use the 3-star version, which I'm sure you must have gotten by now. Now this third relic, which I'm very happy about that I did manage to level up before this event began, is this amazing flaming rune, because you get 3 fireball spells, and the number 3 is very critical here, because as I'll show you in a quick battle now, that having 3 makes your grind super quick, compared to of course not having it. Now if any of you are actually using Dionysus, then of course go ahead with using Dionysus, because there's no real speed comparison as to that. And now let me, yeah, this is a good land to actually show you this on. So here's a land, and look what I'm going with, all Storm Maidens. Of course my Storm Maidens are level 22, so it is, I'm not going to assume that everyone has it, but these are the buffs that I have just with those 2 relics. There's the Fenrir and the Whetstone, which produce these sort of stats. So the armor piercing is enough to pierce the Imperials, because Imperials come with 80% armor when they are, I think, level 20 plus, and 6k damage with some critical chance. See them pretty solid on the battlefield. So that's all I go in with. Now what you will notice is when I do the battle, I will drop off my fireballs as my troops, which are my Storm Maidens, decimate any melee troops that are in the battlefield. The battles do not really take that long. Of course, sometimes the loading screen can certainly can of course impact on how well I place this. But here's one, here's my second one, and here's my third one. And the number 3 is really helpful here, because there are normally exactly 3 grenadiers on the battlefield. So there you go. That's, I don't know how many seconds was that. uh, Probably 5 or 6 seconds, not including the load time of course, and that makes for a quick grind. So that's it for this video, guys. I will be streaming tomorrow, that's Friday, at 8:30 p.m. BST, that's England time. Which is in fact, from the time of this video, it's about 1 day and 4 hours, 1 day and 3.5 hours. Okay, so that's 27.5 hours from today. So from this video, so hopefully I'll catch you on that. But that's it for this video. All the best for this event. I hope you get to the point you are aiming for. I will of course be going, not of course, but I have been planning for this for a while. With my save tokens, there you can see 22. I will be going right to the end to get my Zeus and all the relics, of course. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in another Wrong Game On video.